Hey, we live, yo. Share this shit. Wait for people to get in here. Share this shit. Share this Lucious Williams Podcast shit. We back on Facebook.
Hey.
You got Facebook now?
Yeah, we finally back on. I got banned, Cal.
It happens. It happens to the best of us.
Bruh, I'm getting banned for shit that happened like a year and a half ago, though.
Don't stay on the subject too long because it's a soft subject for him.
Okay.
No, that shit fucked me up.
No.
They were like, yo, a year and a half ago, you shared this. And I'm like, why didn't y'all give me a year and a half ago?
Because they was dealing with the pandemic.
I guess. They were dealing with something. Dealing with something. So I'm back on Facebook tonight.
Well, check you out.
Podcast, episode 28. I am Pandemic Proof Lou. I got my panel with me. I got to change the name of the show. I was talking to Renata, and she was like, yo, if y'all going to be on here every week, well, why can't you put Lucious Williams and Friends or something?
That's not what I said. The conversation was about
like, nigga, you not friendly.
Don't sit here and say I said it. Yes. What I said was, if you're going to put everybody in cartoons up here with you, there's no way it should say Lucious Williams Podcast and you got all these other random cartoons.
Got you.
Don't allow me.
Somebody have to change the name here eventually. I don't know. It might be after I get paid for this shit. I got Keisha with me.
Hey.
Keisha from Calculus. How you doing? It ain't cutthroat Keisha. I was like, ain't nothing cutthroat about goddamn Keisha. But that
you don't know that. You don't know my life.
I stopped drinking, so
you stopped drinking.
I stopped drinking.
I can dig it.
I don't drink it.
I got the homie stopping by tonight, Kevin White, to debate some topics. How was y'all's week? We'll start with Keisha from Calculus. How was your week?
It was very productive. About to boot out babies for the summer. So packing and cleaning and getting ready to do them long drives, but it'll be worth it.
I can dig it. Kev, how was your week?
Oh, man. Getting ready for this show, bro. Getting ready for this damn show.
What show is that, sir?
Hey, this June 19th. Got Cody Woods coming in from LA. He's been on Heart of the City, Comedy Central. Got myself. Joshua King is hosting. Chris Crowder is featuring. Yeah, it's called The Headliners Comedy Show. Free drink for all fathers. If you're a father, not all night, goddammit. We're doing one free drink. We're doing one free drink for fathers. So let me make that clear. One free drink for fathers, because
Top shelf or bottom shelf?
No, it's hey, look, man, I got a bunch of shit that I need to get rid of. I'm about to put all this shit in a punch, and this is Woodford's and top shelf shit. So yeah, it's like a bourbon punch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It is in what is that? Is that Jeffersonville? It's off of Lewis and Clark. I don't have. I'll post it before I leave, sir. You know, yeah, we got plenty of time to discuss the particulars of the show.
Okay.
Let everybody know where it's at.
Okay. And that's June 19th, correct?
June the 19th.
All right. Cool. Check that out. Follow Kevin D. White, Instagram and all that stuff. Renata, how was your week?
It was nice. My niece turned 11. So we did cake and ice cream yesterday, and then sing happy birthday. We asked her how old she was turning, and this heifer said 23. I was like, why are you rushing? You just 11. 11. 23? But no, it was a cool week. I'm in training for another topic, so I really have had a cool week. I haven't had to talk to people on the phone. So,
that's the best.
How was your week, Lucius?
You didn't give
How was your week, Lucius?
He didn't give nobody a chance.
Right.
I ain't give nobody a chance. Y'all are on the delay or something, because y'all had about.
Keep going, Lucius. Keep going. How was your week? Keep going.
Oh, I appreciate you asking right now. I never thought you would ask. My week was all right, man. My week was straight. Like nothing.
You did all that for all right.
Yes. I just like attention, man. I'm a Leo. What the fuck you expect?
Wow.
Yeah. No, I'm excited because tomorrow I'm going to Kings Island. And I'm a roller coaster junkie. So, yeah, I've been wanting to ride this ride. Pause. I've been wanting to ride this ride at Kings Island. It's like a giga coaster. It's like 100-foot drop. Anything over 100 foot is a giga coaster. No. And I've been wanting to ride this ride. Pause.
Wow.
For about a year and a half now.
So you gonna put your life on the line with COVID and the drop.
Yeah, man.
You like the hell with COVID and the 100 feet drop. Line me up.
That's where I'm at, bro. Like I had a girl invite me to go kayaking. She's like, yo, you should come kayaking. I'm like, nah, bro. If I'm gonna go whitewater rafting. That's where I'm on right now.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to do the extreme shit now.
Wow.
Kind of like, just step near the edge a little bit.
Adrenaline junkie.
Okay, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, no,
Exactly
buddy be doing shit like that, but nah.
You know, when black people start calling you buddy, good luck, buddy. They trying to tell you. Good luck, little fella.
Right now,
What?
Guess what?
That was good, right? I like that you did that.
Right now, guess what?
What, Lucious?
We got some topics.
We do.
We got topics. We got topics.
You didn't give us your spirit fingers this time.
We got topics.
I don't like the voice, but okay, keep going.
Yeah, you tried.
We got some topics tonight, man. We're going to start off with one. Keisha, this was your idea. First topic is vacation ships. What is a vacation ship? And what do you do on a vacation ship? How do you get to the point where you decide I want to have a vacation ship?
Kevin been waiting on this. He is.
Keisha.
So from my understanding, a vacation ship is basically a partner you can trust to make plans to meet, whether it's outside the state, outside the city. But basically, y'all plan to take a trip together. And when you're together, you're together. But once that trip is done with, y'all go back to y'all's lives. There's no commitment there. That's it. Y'all not together.
Wow.
So you basically enjoy the moment.
Exactly. Enjoy the moment.
So what happens? So it's like what happens in Vegas type shit.
Yeah.
Basically, actually,
but that shit could be in Augusta, Georgia.
Yes.
Wow.
Because if you think about it, does anybody have anybody in mind that they were like, yeah, I would love to take a trip, but I don't want to go by myself. So this person might be cool to do that, or deserves to even be put in that position. So, that only came up because I had another person ask me about that. Some people look down on it because they're like, isn't that an open relationship? I'm like, not really, because nobody's really committing. You just enjoying the moment for what it is. And when you go back to your own little world, then you don't have the pressure of doing long distance relationship and having to try to keep up with each other, and then the frustration and the anticipation of seeing each other, and when y'all get to do this and that. So I thought I'd bring that up as a topic.
Wow.
Kevin, what do you think about that? What do you think about a vacation trip?
That shit is blowing my mind right now. I didn't die. Hey, look here. For me to be able to convince someone, hey, meet me in Detroit. Like I'm gonna pick like the most obscure place ever just to see how strong our vacation ship is. Meet me in Des Moines, Iowa, and we'll see what happens. Because wow, I this is the first I'm hearing of it, so I'm like,
mind blown.
That's kind of right. That's some young shit right there. That's what these kids out here doing, huh?
That's how you sound right now, too. You sound like young. You damn young, out of control. They taking vacation ships.
Right. I had no idea you could say, hey, meet me in Des Moines, and somebody will show up in Des Moines at the damn
Winn-Dixie.
Without you. Mm-hmm.
They show up at the local pick pack.
Right, that's great, man. That's dope. I think that's
you buy the shopping carts at pick pack.
Right,
Piggly Wiggly.
It's not my thing, you know. It wouldn't be my thing. It's just, but I think it's a dope concept for the kids and everybody that's.
For the kids.
The kids.
I mean, like, I'm down for it.
That's a young person sport right there.
I'm down for the vacation ships, man. It's just a moment. Like CJ said, it's a moment. It's a memory.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if that's how you get down, that's how you get down. But make sure you have the funds to fund it. Nobody wants to go on a vacation ship and they fucking stay in a Motel 6.
No, nah. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, like there's rules and levels to the shit. Like if you're gonna take a vacation, you gotta
go all
up the ante. You gotta make it worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. See, she left that part out. I didn't.
You gotta make it worth it. You can't.
I just thought it was some. I just thought it was
like you gotta make it like, yo, this is the only time we're gonna be able to see each other, and we're gonna enjoy the fuck out of each other's time.
We can't just go to Atlanta. That ain't.
You can go to Atlanta, but you better motherfucking go to
You gotta
Atlanta.
Make it, worth it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can't be on no fuck shit. You be like, I only had $40 and all. That's not a vacation ship. That was you were stalking and lured the girl in to fucking.
That's pretty good. That is awesome.
Hey BJ.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
I can't do a vacation trip.
Yes, we too bougie for a Motel 6 on a vacation ship, bro. You gotta.
I can't do a vacation ship. I'm sorry. No.
I want to hear Queen. I want to hear her reasoning.
For me, if I'm going on a vacation and I want to go have fun, the first thing I'm going to think about is me and my girls gonna go have fun. Mm-hmm. But if I want to find penis, I can find penis while I'm there.
Hey.
I don't have to take it with me. So I don't want to go on a vacation trip. Mm-hmm. Now, if I am with someone or in a situation ship and we go on vacation, that's that.
You said a situation ship, right?
That's another new word for me. Go ahead.
So you gotta explain it. People don't know what a situation ship is.
Please tell me.
A situationship is basically when you are doing relationship things and there's no title.
That's the next word I'm doing for my show tomorrow. I go through words through the Urban Dictionary, and I swear to God, y'all spitting game tonight, goddamn. Y'all are spitting game.
So to answer BJ's question, I didn't say I can't have fun with a dude. What I'm saying is, if we go on this vacation trip and this is the only time we're gonna see each other, that means I gotta put out. What if I don't want to put out while I'm there and I just want to enjoy myself? So no, I don't want to go with you. I know if I put out, I ain't gotta put out. And if I decide to put out for somebody down there, guess what? He's there and I'm going about my business. And I didn't take that dick with me.
Okay.
Okay, so that's one of the rules of a vacation ship. You have to put out. Is that what?
No.
Oh, hey, look, I didn't know. My bad.
No. You don't have to.
I just.
Well,
if somebody I ain't talking to on a regular, or somebody I'm talking to on the phone, and we're gonna enjoy this moment.
Okay, so in the vacation ship thing, we're saying that you know the person. It's not like y'all met him on Tinder and.
Oh no! That's
you see what BJ just said?
What's up? If
you ain't putting out, then Aaron's don't need to go.
Man, that nigga's hiding behind his post right now. He don't mean that shit. I'm defending my boy, my best friend. I'm defending. He don't mean that shit. He just trolling right now.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, on a vacation trip, it's somebody you know. Like, I'm not gonna meet up with some girl for the first time. That's on some what the fuck is that 90-day fiance shit? Like, yeah, I don't want to do that shit. That shit's whack.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's somebody you know, somebody that you trust somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to have a good time.
I get that, but I might see somebody else there, and I'm with you.
Yeah. Hey.
I guess the difference.
Hey, 3 is a party, 4 is a crowd.
Oh, where'd he go? The difference with me is
I had to turn my autofocus off.
Oh, oh, is that what that square was?
That's what the square was. I got high tech shit going in this.
I was wondering, like, you the only one with a square. We ain't got one.
Yeah,
Right.
I know what was happening. I thought it was a filter. I don't know.
I'm gonna get one though. I'm gonna get one.
Get your shit together, Lucious.
What are you about to say, Keisha? Go ahead.
Okay, so I definitely get what Raynetta's saying with, she has her girl trips. Like, you're separate, different trips to take. Because I have my girl trips, then I have the trips I take with my babies. With that, you have to be PG-13 and animated. But there's always that one trip that I'm the type of person, I'm very affectionate. I like to do like sensual stuff. I like to do exciting stuff. And right now, the whole relationship thing around here isn't really working out. But there are certain people that aren't in my area that I really do vibe with, but we don't want to commit to the long distance relationships, which I've done twice before and it didn't work out. So now we're speaking of, hey, well, maybe we can meet up somewhere and just plan certain stuff out. Like, it gives off relationship vibes, but we know at the end of the vacation that it is what it is. We go back to what we're doing. If we want to keep doing it, that's cool. We understand the fact that we are talking to other people. We're not going to throw that in each other's faces, but we do understand that, hey, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So I guess we're kind of using each other. Like, we want to be able to be affectionate and show certain, I guess, tendencies that people would show in relationships, but because we're not given that opportunity where we are now, that's kind of the point of us meeting up in different locations so we can kind of do that little emotional release and then go back to what we're doing.
Okay,
that's my reasoning.
So the emotional release and the meeting up and stuff, sometimes it becomes one-sided. Somebody likes somebody more than the other based off the memories and moments y'all just made.
And that's the risk of vacation trips.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Somebody's
so you gotta have two people that understand, like, yo, this is what it is. And normally when you do this is what it is, they don't understand it. Somebody doesn't understand it. So now you get good morning text and all that goofy shit.
Okay, can I ask a dumbass question real quick?
Ask a dumbass question, my brother.
So if you're in a vacation ship and the person you're in a vacation ship with say, hey, what you want for Christmas? Like, are you supposed to be like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you, like, the hell are you talking about? Like, what is that? Or is it that? Or is it not that?
I think it all depends on the people because, once again, it comes back to communication. There's vacation ships, but since everybody's different, yeah, you can set rules or you can let it be organic and just go with the flow. That's always the risk because you got that.
I feel like you're going into a situationship.
And you could be, depending on, I guess, the person. Me, I haven't experienced it yet. It's been brought up, which is why I thought it should be brought up as a topic. I keep running into
Would you go on the vacation ship if you were offered by one of the people you talked to? Would you go?
Yeah, just to try it out.
Okay, now here's a question for you. Mm-hmm. For the vacation ship, would you buy your own ticket or would you prefer?
Nah, half and half. Ain't nobody spending no more than the other person because then I feel like that's creating an unbalance. Like,
okay, so what kind of hotel would y'all stay in?
Whatever we agree on, but it ain't gonna be no Motel 6. I tell you that.
I mean, what's the level that you like? Nah, this ain't it. So if he's like, yo, I got the red roof in.
Nope.
Out here in the Jacks. No,
I'm taking PTO time off for this. I'm saving up for this.
So what do you want?
You need like a specific hotel name or like
rating? No, I mean, but like
you want a 4-star,
5-star?
No less than 3. And I don't want to be in no hick town. And I want to do something different. Like,
so you saying, okay, so you like 3, but it can't be in a hick town. It can't be you're not gonna find a 3 in the city.
Okay, then 4 then. I haven't tried this yet, so I don't know. Like,
so when you travel on your own, like what type of hotels are y'all staying in?
I'm looking at the Hyatt. It all depends on the budget.
Motel 6. Ain't nobody staying in Motel 6s.
BJ know that. You get bed bugs staying in a Motel 6. I'm good.
I'm trying to.
I'm good for a vacation ship. Are you serious?
Or
you trying to what?
It all depends on the budget too, because you don't want to go broke over no vacation ship. So
as a woman, somebody flies you out, would you be willing to pay for a 5-star hotel to show the appreciation, like to reciprocate?
Actually, yeah. Even taking turns. If they spend money on the flight, I'll spend money on the hotel. It's all about partnership, trying to make this thing happen. It's when the other person is doing way too much, and then they have way too many expectations going in. But that's just me. Some people don't feel that way.
All right, for me, I'm gonna be on my Ric Flair shit. I'm staying at the most lavish hotel.
Okay.
we renting the most lavish car. I'm going broke doing this shit.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? Like I am on my woo shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like I don't know about y'all, but like I'm not going out of town to stay in no fucking Motel 6. I can get
No normal shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can get a $20 bedroom for 5 hours with a jacuzzi in it. I don't know what the fuck they be doing in those hotels, but I'm pretty sure it ain't nothing legal.
That sounds so gross.
Yeah, I can't do
that. That sounded so gross.
Hey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
you be doing that shit. So I'm staying in the most lavish places. I'm not, fuck that.
Also,
vacation ship right now. Like, how are you living?
Yeah.
What are you cool with?
I'm not going on nobody's vacation ship.
Ooh.
I'm not going.
Well, it's a situation ship that turned into a vacation ship.
But see, if it's a situation ship, that means we're already doing relationship shit and we're going on this together. It's not you one place and I'm another place and we meeting up. So I'm not going on a vacation ship because if I'm already in a vacation ship, we already fucking. So we just gonna act like we already in this relationship while we on vacation. Really? That's why if I'm going on a vacation, I'm going with my son. Or I'm going with this situationship or relationship, and we're going to do a couple things. But I'm not finna go on a vacation ship. I'm not doing it.
Do you understand vacation ships and situation ships a little bit better?
Absolutely, man. This shit is blowing my mind right here. I've been married for 10 years, so it's
I can
go on a vacation ship next week.
Together. That's what's up.
My wife will go on a vacation ship and
all right.
Going on a vacation ship, you know what to expect.
She probably know what it is. You know how men stay out the loop. You know, like men stay out the loop as far as like what's trending, and the women got it together. They know how to dress and all that shit, and men lose touch of that shit. She probably know what a vacation ship is.
why? You trying to say somebody flew my wife out?
No, I know she knows what it is based on pop culture.
Why would she know what a vacation? She
know that shit at work. She probably talking to her homegirls at work, and they be like, "I'm on a vacation ship."
I thought you was trying to tell me something.
No,
no.
They was like, "We went to Mound City, Iowa."
Niggas started doing. She know what a vacation ship.
On a vacation ship, we went to Iowa. I can do it. All right, topic 2, man. Topic 2. Right now, I'm gonna let you explain. Cause I couldn't write all that shit down.
So my question is, do you feel like certain people feel that their titles entitle them to certain places or certain information in your life? So the backstory is, me and my line sister was talking today, having a conversation about her sister-in-law being upset because she didn't choose neither one of them as bridesmaids, and they felt that they should have automatically been chosen because they were the sisters of the husband. And her standpoint was, just because you're his sister doesn't guarantee you as a bridesmaid. It doesn't guarantee you a place in my wedding because that's who you are to him. You're not that to me. I'm just getting to know you. So do you feel like people just automatically feel because of their title, they're entitled to certain stuff?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I totally feel like people are entitled. They feel like they're entitled to certain things. But it's like, yo, I can't depend on you for shit. Like, come on now. Mm-hmm. Like in my wedding, like I know my dad's not gonna be my best man. I know my brother's not gonna be my best man. If I ever get married, like I know that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like just because you're my brother don't mean that like you deserve this shot. Or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're entitled doesn't mean that you're entitled.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no. Like, you can kiss my ass with your tongue out.
Yeah.
There's a thin line with that, though. I mean, like, what are we talking now? There is a sense of entitlement with married people. Like, when you get married, it's just like, if your phone ring at 2:00 in the morning, yeah, I'm entitled to ask you who the fuck that is. You know what I mean? And you should that was, you know what I mean? But there's certain, yeah, man, I don't know. Like, as far as like outside family members, that's bullshit. Like, my wife's brother was in my wedding as like one of my groomsmen, but that's just because he's a cool dude.
But did y'all develop that relationship prior to that time?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He didn't just show up and was like, "Hey, nigga, I'm here for the wedding." It was just, we was cool, you know, like.
But y'all developed that type of relationship before that. But he didn't automatically feel like he was entitled to that position just because he was her brother.
Right.
Keisha.
Hell no. I don't care if you are the sisters of the groom. But
we're not just thinking, don't just keep this at weddings. I'm just saying, like, throughout your life, period. Because there are some people who feel that they really are entitled to know certain stuff. They're entitled to know where you are, what you're doing, just because of the title.
Let's talk. What about
passcodes here?
What about what, Kev?
What about passcodes on phones? Like, are you entitled to know my passcode?
No, I feel like, okay.
No. Should there be?
I feel like, okay, so with phones, right? That is your.
What are you doing, Keisha? Don't say that.
You really didn't say should there be passcodes, but we're gonna get back to you for a moment. We're gonna let Lucious finish saying what he's saying.
Like with cell phones, yo, that is for real. It's turned into your personal information. It's turned into your wallet, your purse, whatever you want to call it. Like, I don't think anybody's entitled to my cell phone. Like, even if it goes off, like, yo, you don't. Who gives a fuck? It's my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, even in a relationship, I just cut the shit off when I'm around my significant other, just so it won't cause a distraction, but it's my phone.
But you know it's going to cause a problem if it go off at 2:00 in the morning and you don't say who it is.
Of course.
Then it ain't no emergency with somebody else, like a kid.
It might be the fire department trying to check on some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look here. Look here, these car warranty places is getting out of control. That's who called me at 2:00 in the morning. Goddamn, call me at 2:00 in the morning and talk about, you want to renew your car warranty? No.
I can dig it.
At 2:00 in the morning.
That's exactly what it was. God damn it. Call them back? Call them back for what? Why I want to call back the car warranty? Stupid.
So Keisha, back to you, not just a wedding, but period.
Okay, so then I would have to agree with Kevin. Then there are some titles, especially within a marriage, that yes, there is some entitlement, but outside of that, you have some situations where like your oldest best friend think they should be involved in everything, or at least the biggest events in your life, just because you knew them the longest, but you ain't heard from them in a while. You have this new best friend that's been with you from day one since y'all met over the craziest stuff, that you would include more on like intimate events that you have going on with your life. So I don't think all titles should go for that, but I mean the closest one to you, yes, more like family. Anything outside of that, no.
That's a great segue into another question. Like,
just because your family doesn't entitle you to anything. It doesn't. It doesn't entitle you, because just because you are my aunt or my grandma, whoever, and you pick up the phone and call, and if I don't answer you at that time, I don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't have to answer you. I don't have to tell you anything. I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you are this person. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to tell me nothing you don't want to tell me, and you don't feel I'm entitled to that information just because at this point in time, I'm beneath you because your title puts you here in the family hierarchy. That does not guarantee you anything.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel. Sorry.
Kev, what do you want to segue into?
Oh no, she was just saying like, just saying she has like new best friends. Like, is it possible to like outgrow people?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very possible to outgrow people.
Like
because,
I feel like during the pandemic I outgrew so many like people.
Mm-hmm.
And then they looking at me like, oh nigga, you think you like, no man, I
changed.
You change, you think you better, you do this, you do white people stuff, or you do stuff that they don't do, and all of a sudden it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
but you just explored your options a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like you seen what else is out there and you took a risk and you went for that shit. And somehow, some way, that shit bothers people.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like my time is so much. We just had this conversation, Luce. Like I feel like my time is extremely valuable. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get older, you start looking at your shit like, nigga, like your time is just way more valuable than sitting around talking about dumb shit. Like I don't have time to sit up and talk about dumb shit with dumb people, man. And it's just like I ain't acting funny. I just look here, man. I'm gonna let you go. You know what I'm saying? I value my time way differently now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I feel like
I take my time since the pandemic very seriously. Like I want to do everything I didn't want to do. I was talking about whitewater rafting before. Like that's what I'm on. Like I'm having fun now. Fuck this shit. Like this shit could happen 2 weeks from now again. Like I'm good, yo. Like I just enjoy it. Like shit. At least I got to go whitewater rafting. Like that's how I'm giving it up, man.
I'm telling you, man. Like they took with when shit shut down. They took like if you were in a relationship, like for whatever amount of time you was in a relationship with somebody, you can times that by like 6. If you stuck in the house 24 hours a day with one person, arguing about dumb shit, bread and Kool-Aid and milk and dumb shit. Yeah, man, I ain't got time. And
here's
that's
the crazy shit. Here's the crazy shit. Y'all just annoyed by each other. It ain't about nothing. Like y'all not finna break up. Y'all not finna go nowhere. But it's just y'all been around each other so long.
You ain't got a break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm so glad to be back outside. I'm just like, not like that, baby. That's
that nigga happy, boy. That nigga skipped over to where I was at the other day. I was like, God, that nigga skipping.
But no, I was just when she said, it's just like her old best friend was kind of shitty about the new best friend. I was like, man, I didn't even think that. I thought I was the only nigga dealing with that. I was just like, I kind of.
That's weird though. Like, why would you be jealous of another person? Like, to me,
because that person felt entitled because she feels like I was the first best friend. So since I was the first best friend, I always
like the first best friend.
Yeah,
like, is there even a discussion right now?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna go get some Popeyes. I'm not having that discussion. Not now. Not now.
It's something people go through. Honestly,
I know. Trust me, I know.
One of my best friends doesn't like another one of my friends at all. They do not like each other,
and it's so weird.
Wow.
It's just like yo.
And I met my best friend. We met when we were 15. The other person that is a really close friend of mine, we met in 6th grade. Now, we did have a falling out and we didn't become friends again until like when my father passed. So we were in our 20s when we actually became. But the friend that was my friend from 6th grade, she is that person where for my birthday, she's coming to get me. We're going out to eat. For her birthday, she's like, okay, I'm going here. I want you to go. You know, she comes and visit. My best friend is my best friend, and I love my best friend dearly. But me and my best friend don't interact like that. But they don't like each other. And it's not because of that. They have their own falling out because at one point in time, I did introduce them, and when I was in the military, they hung out when I wasn't here. So they had their own issue, but it's still at times where it's like, if she's there, I'm not coming. If she's there, I'm.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't never have to like. I got friends that I met in periods. So like, I got my friends from Texas. I got my best friends from Germany. I got my best friends from the military. But we never mingle. It's just like because I know that person from that group will never get that person.
You cannot mingle friends.
Yeah.
You know what? Like one of my me and one of my closest friends. This is why we fell out, right? So, me and one of my closest friends. I had a show in Chicago, comedy show in Chicago. His baby's mother is Facebook friends with me. They're not together anymore, but me and her are still. She grew up like she damn near came up, so it's just like she's damn near family. Mm-hmm. She inboxed me after I posted, "Hey, I got this show," and she was like, "Yo, what time is he gonna be there? Which show is he coming to? Because I don't want to go to the same show he's going to." So before I responded to her, I reached out to him and I was like, "Hey, your baby's mom was like, hey, you know, I want to go to the show, but I don't want to be at the same show you're at." And he was like, "Well, nigga, just tell her nah. Just tell her don't
come." Public place. It's a public place. I can't tell this grown woman she can't go nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So I'm like, he was like, I mean, do what you want. It's your show. But I mean, if it was me, that's just, I'm a real nigga. Like he started using terms
because if it was him, he would know her personally.
Lord.
He started, like when niggas start using terms like real nigga, and that's offensive to me. I'm like, what are you saying, man? That's because see, I'm a real nigga. I wouldn't even.
You less of a real nigga than I am,
right?
I would have said no.
I wouldn't even ask no shit like that. Wow. I'm like, okay.
So you not gonna reply to her because he feels. See.
Like I said, that's money out of your pocket. That's extra money. Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now?
Mm-hmm. And she comes with a gang of people.
Yeah, but she's not gonna come with you there. So it's 5 shows. Nigga, pick a show so I can tell her she can go to the other 4.
Thank you.
If you're gonna come to all 5 and you won't pay to come to all 5, nigga,
okay, well, this is where shit gets weird, right?
I'm gonna tell you I'm a true fan. I'm coming to all 5 of them motherfuckers.
This is where shit gets weird because he was like, "I'm coming to the Saturday one." So I inboxed her. I'm like, "Yo, he's coming to the Saturday one, so Friday's wide open." So then she responds to me, "He ain't going nowhere because his current girlfriend just tested positive for COVID."
Woo.
Right. So of course,
she know.
They share a kid together. They have a kid together.
Okay.
They had to send the kids home because his current wife or whatever had COVID, you know. So the kid was like, "Hey," so she drops this shit on me. So I hit him up like, "Nigga, you got like your girl got COVID." Like he was like, "Who told you that shit?" And I was like,
"What you mean?"
Baby mama, what do you mean?
Oh.
So then he was like, "Yeah, see, I knew you was on some bullshit." I'm like, "Dude, okay, I'm off." But yeah, we not cool from that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a hilarious story.
That's what broke y'all down. First,
that's what it was. Because
every day I wake up, so got a problem.
Because he says now I'm about to call and cuss this bitch. I was like, "Why would you do that? What are you doing?"
That's how strong your friendship was, bro.
It wasn't that strong.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what broke y'all up.
That's what happened.
I'm sorry to hear that, my brother.
One of those people you need to outgrow.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with each other.
Dude, I was like, once he started like going there and like niggas, some real nigga shit, I was like, dude, I ain't got time for this. And that was it. I'm like, dude, I'm you clearly have some unresolved issues with this chick that you need to come to grips with. And instead of addressing her,
I ain't got no grip.
Huh?
Everybody
that nigga say I ain't got no grip.
Right. On some real nigga shit.
Yeah, on some real nigga shit. I checked her engine to see if it was hot. Oh God, no. That's what I did. I see if a spark plug was hot.
Right. So yeah, man. So that was one friendship. There was just, it's been little situations like that I've been dealing with. Like, you know, now that shit's opening back up, I'm like, wow, it's some weak. And I guess that was the third time. It's some weak ass niggas out here, man. It's some weak ass niggas out. That's why I say they don't
topic.
Niggas, they not making niggas the way they used to.
Repeat the set list, goddamn. All men getting soft is our third topic. And Kev led right on into it.
He went right into it.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Keisha,
Like what I did right there.
like, okay. Hold on, Kev. Save your thoughts, sir. Keisha, do you feel like men are getting soft based on how you deal with them, based on the shit they're doing? Do you feel like men are getting soft?
At first, I was gonna say, when were they ever soft? But given that,
I mean, soft like being super emotional. I've seen girl. Okay, so I'll go
I
first.
ran into that a couple times, and it surprised me because I was raised by my dad, who's extra. He's
tough.
always on 10. Yeah. So
getting raised by dad is tough because it's like all it is tough love. You're never gonna do good enough. You're never gonna.
Yep.
And to the mom, it's nurturing because your mom can like calm you down and all other goofy shit.
Exactly. So when I run into that shit, it kind of catches me off guard, and I don't really know. You know how some guys don't know how to deal with crying women?
Right.
I don't know how to deal with men that are really emotional, like super emotional.
Cam, how you deal with crying women? First time you seen a woman cry over you.
Wait, what? You say what now?
I said the first time you seen a woman cry over you, how did you deal with it?
Man, I felt like shit.
Was it awkward? Yeah, you feel like shit.
I felt like shit because I was a call. I was like, damn, come on now. You know, I was like, come on, that treat this.
Woman cry over me, I had to act tough. Because she was on some fuck shit. And she was sitting there crying over me, and I was like, I got to turn my shoulder. Now, I really want to see if she's all right, but I got to turn my shoulder. Like I didn't give a fuck. Turn my shoulder. Like an old R&B song and shit.
That's great.
Yeah, I was like, bitch, get off of me. I'm out here living. You hurt my feelings. Why you crying?
That move.
Yeah, I ain't give a fuck. But do you feel like men are soft, Keisha?
Yes. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about
what would you prefer out of men that you dated? What is manly to you?
Manly is being held accountable, reliable, able to provide when it's deserved. Don't just provide it for anybody, but have discernment in your actions, certain things like that. I mean, I'm not saying you can't cry, but have a good reason to cry. Don't get yourself in a situation and then cry over it when you cause that situation. You know what I mean?
So your example of a nigga, he can't change a tire. That nigga couldn't put a dresser back together if it broke. Like,
see, niggas can be handy, and still be soft.
Yes.
Okay.
I prefer that. A balance.
Hey,
yes.
Let's dig deeper.
This is not a counseling session.
Okay, no. I just want to know. Pandemic proof Lou here. I just want to know, are men soft? Are men softer than previous years?
Softer?
It's such a fine balance though. You know what I mean? It's such a fine balance when I say like, because so when I think of the word soft, I think of a man not doing like some real nigga shit or like a real man. You know what I'm saying?
Example. Go ahead, give me an example.
What's real
nigga shit?
All right, so check this out. So you should be man enough to stand up for your family or stand up for the shit that you believe in, but you should also be man enough to walk away from some nigga just running his mouth.
There we go.
Oh,
yeah.
Like you can, like, as long as he don't put his hands on you. You're just like, I'm not about to, like, are you serious, nigga? Like, I will look at a nigga and be like, are you serious? Like, in a minute. Because at that point, once I say, nigga, are you serious? That means run your mouth until you, like, try to put hands, then I'm going to. But you can run your mouth all night if that's what you want to do, because that's what weak ass niggas do. That's what soft niggas do. It's just like, they're like poker players. So that's why I said it's a thin line, because somebody might look at me and be like, oh, nigga, you let Charles sit there and talk cash shit. And I'm like, that's what I was supposed to do. That's what Charles does.
Yeah.
It depends on the person. Like you say, when my daddy was always that person where he say, growing up, If you are in an argument with somebody and all they're doing is talking, you know that they're about to get their ass whooped because all you got to do is hit them because they're too busy talking and they're not finna fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it, period?
Yes.
That's serious.
That's why I say.
Okay.
But like
I feel like men are they're not getting soft. I think it's the same way as people look at sports. They be like, oh, LeBron wouldn't make it in 80s NBA. And that means he was getting hit, knocked around and shit. Like, I feel like there's more empathy for women today than there was on, previous years or whatever. I don't feel like men are getting soft.
Really?
I don't feel like that. I feel like more men are stepping.
Feel that way?
I feel like more men are stepping up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think some men can be super emotional and throw temper tantrums like a 7-year-old. Yes. Than past years. I've seen niggas turn up in Foot Locker. That shit is amazing. Like, what the fuck here made you that mad to where you flipping over shit? So
they ain't got their shoes. They ain't
exactly.
got their shoes.
Like it's a spoiled brat shit. Yes.
Men are definitely okay. Check this out. Like the carjacking pandemic in Chicago is going up. Like it's just through the roof.
It's going up everywhere.
Yeah. Well, it's just people are getting hot. Like who carjacks a pregnant woman with her 2-year-old in the back? With a soft ass like you, like really?
So you think if our generation got in a fight, they wouldn't know how to protect themselves?
Hell no. Hell no.
Them niggas shoot first.
A nigga will, man, hey, everybody got a gun.
And I was talking to Ray Data a couple weeks ago. We talked about this topic. She was like, social media has a lot to do with it.
What, men getting soft?
Yeah, because now you can watch a motherfucker catch an ass whooping real quick. Like, you can see it. Like, if you fought in 1996.
Everybody talk about it. I get to say my side. You
say
your side.
And like, you might have a black guy, and you be like, yo, I beat that nigga's ass. And we be like, I don't think that nigga won, but he said he won that fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not like social media where you can see it.
Proof, yeah, that's true.
And to a lot of people, like especially when you're young and you're growing, you don't want to be embarrassed about nothing. So I mean,
I think social media has helped with this false sense of toughness.
Okay.
And the false sense of toughness makes you feel like if I do this, I am a man. If I do this, I am tough. Whereas people like in my father's generation, that was stuff that they didn't care about. They didn't care. So, not necessarily saying that they're softer, but it's the fact that the generations have changed.
Right.
The things that were instilled then aren't instilled now. The things that men didn't allow then or weren't allowed to do then, they're allowed to do now.
Well, that definitely has a lot to do with like different generations because like in the 60s and 70s or in that particular generation or whatever, married couples stayed together no matter what. Like you had
outside kids,
brothers, right. You know what I'm saying? Like they just stayed together, so there was always a man in the home teaching other young kids how to be men. Well, in the 80s, when it was just a lot of single homes, when the crack epidemic and people were going to jail and people were getting killed, and there was a lot of fatherless homes, that was the beginning of the bitch nigga era. So not. I'm just. I feel offended. I'm just saying, like there was a lot of
you're bullying me, sir.
No. Time out. Hold up. Hey, back that thing up on real nigga one time. Back that thing up. So what I mean to say is there was a lot of men out here being raised by a woman and not knowing how to deal with emotion. So the way they deal with it, the way that new niggas deal with emotion is to kill it. Like I gotta like get it's like cancer. Cut it off. Get it away from me. That's how new niggas deal with emotion. They don't know how to Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
bro, that first time you see a grown man throwing a temper tantrum, that shit fucks with you as a man. Bro, you're really mad right now. Why are you mad this way? I ask women that all the time. Like, why are you that mad about this? And of course, I expect to leave with emotion. Like, okay, but why are you mad about this? Like with dudes, I'd be like when you hear a motherfucker, like I work at a slaughterhouse, so when you hear a motherfucker whining, a grown ass man whining, that shit does something to me, man.
But like he just stated, most like when he talked about the era of the father not being there.
Yeah.
Most of those boys learned how to deal with their emotions in a feminine way. So I understood it. I understood it. I still thought you was coming for his Yankees babies, but
No, I promise you I wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, it's something else to see. Like it's annoying. To like I was raised by my dad.
That was just the birth of it.
Yeah.
Because
no, it's annoying.
Black men.
Because if the 80s baby started it.
And they have children that are probably 10 times.
Imagine somebody born in 2000 that's 21 now.
Yeah.
Where they're at with it.
And now they feel so much more.
This short, goddamn it.
Bruh.
Fuses.
All you gotta do is make a diss song. You make a diss song, your ass is good.
Coming to shoot up your mama, your grandma, and everybody. Talk about
they
them.
the music.
Talk about
your mama, I'm gonna shoot up your daughter. Like nigga, what? Like y'all are ruthless right now.
Yeah, that's
y'all vengeful.
So men have to be softer because they don't know how to deal with emotion. It's just like
okay. So with men being softer, do you feel like Ray, Netta, and Keisha? Do y'all feel like with men being softer, they don't know how to deal with women the same way? Like with men being soft, we don't want to step on eggshells and there be a case about how I came up to you inappropriately or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like there's a little hesitance in how some men approach talking to women. Have y'all experienced it or have y'all seen evidence of that? Because I know when I approach a woman now, I'm kind of like, yo, if she diss me once, I'm good. I'm not fucking with her no more.
You have people that they still don't. If I say no or I'm not interested or I'm dating someone, you still have some of those people that's like, okay, that shit ain't gonna work out anyway.
Yeah, I'm relentless.
Take my number.
Relentless with mine. Like,
you can say no as 50,000 times. They don't care.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where when you start dealing with them, because I dated an ex at one point in time, I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this because at times when you call and telling me that the thing was, he was a Pisces male, and I know that as a Pisces, I'm emotional. So for me to date another Pisces, it was the worst because you coming to me that I'm not giving you enough time. I'm supposed to be the one crying about attention and time and this and that. And here you come saying, I don't have enough time for you. Or I ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time.
You go about your day, I go about my day. And when we're together, we're together. Like, I don't have time to stroke your ego because you feel some type of way. I'm not in the business of stroking egos. I don't do it.
Wow.
So.
That's awesome. That was deep right there. That was pretty good. I like what you did right there.
Yeah.
Kev,
what's up?
What do you think?
About what?
The topic.
Okay, so men being soft, is it harder to deal with? A man is going to require. So
do you feel like? Oh well, you're married, so I mean, it applies, but it don't apply because because even like regular interaction with women is weird because you don't know if you want to give them a hug. I've seen a girl, real shit. I've seen a guy try to give her a hug in courtesy. It wasn't on the creeper shit or nothing. He was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Went for the hug, and she put her hand out like, "No." And he was like, "Yo, what the fuck is up with her?"
Wow.
So I mean, like just regular interaction with women.
I don't really, I don't have those types of issues. I mean, like I mean, we get in the car, my wife would be like, what's all the keying for the cash register bit? I'm like, what's all the keying about? I'm like, you serious? That's my favorite phrase this year. Are you serious right now? That's my favorite phrase this year. Are you serious right now? And that shuts that shit down. Okay, that's just, but like dudes now.
Too hard. No, that deserves the question. Because if we didn't get no discount and you kikiing too hard.
What the fuck you kikiing at? Whatever the fuck kikiing is.
No, okay.
You're laughing too hard. You're laughing too hard at her. You're laughing too hard at you. No.
But he's like, babe, I tried to get the discount. Like, what the fuck? But no, dudes, too hard, obviously. Discount.
Dudes now are actually looking for like their lady, which is horrible. Like if you're in the market for a dude right now, he is expecting you to
take care of him.
Like if you're in the market for a dude, like I feel that's just. Dudes are looking for, some dudes are just looking for people to coddle them, stroke their ego. They want like somebody like their mom because that's what they relate to. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, if you're not willing to do that, then it's just like, you know.
If you looked at as the square because you have your own shit.
What do you mean?
Like you're looked at as you're the one fucked up because you have your shit, and I don't need anything from anybody.
Right.
So if you come into my life, just know you play a role, but you're not the motherfucking star.
That's why men and women right now, they continue to clash because women are a lot more independent now. And when you have a really strong independent woman, I'm not going to be your mama. I'm not going to coddle you. I'm not going to tell you good job when you just did some shit that you were supposed
to. Regular shit. You want the dishes.
This nigga's like, well, you know.
My mama used to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
She used to say, yay.
They're constantly meeting like this. So once you get past the physical attraction and all the nasty shit you're supposed to do in the first 6 months of a relationship, now it becomes this stalemate of I'm not gonna coddle you and for regular shit, and I'm not gonna kiss your ass through like this. It's just
yeah.
Go ahead, Rena.
Me and my cousin had this conversation where basically, at this point in our lives, if you think about it, Black mothers. They raise their daughters to be these independent women, to take care of themselves, to know how to take care of themselves.
Right.
And they baby their sons. And then the fact that they baby their sons and they basically raise their daughters to be so independent and they ready to push them out at the first sight of you grown, you 18, it's time for you to go. Whereas my son is my baby and I'm not putting my baby out. My baby this, my baby that. So that right there automatically causes an issue because in how we're raised. Because if I'm raised to take care of me, then that's all I know how to do is to take care of me. I don't know how to depend on you to take care of me because I've never had anybody taking care of me because my mama always made sure I knew how to take care of me. Whereas my brother, he gonna go find somebody to take care of him. But that is something that we see especially in Black families. And I say that like, even in my family, it's like, my brother was the first nephew. My uncle is the only male. He has 3 sisters. So it's like, he has to be taken care of first. Make sure he get his plate. He get this. So it's like, he was raised this way. So his wife has to cater to a certain extent. And so if she wasn't raised to be independent, then that's the woman he wants because she is that woman that's going to give him and cave in like his mama did.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
No, you have a lot of mama's boys, man. And like I was a mama's boy. And then when my mom died, I realized like, okay, there were a lot of cracks that I didn't notice. You know what I'm saying? Like certain things like, okay, when somebody dies alone, no boyfriend, no nothing, you have to investigate that and realize like, okay, maybe it was her. You know what I'm saying? And like that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So like my mom was ruthless, mean when she needed to be. So I don't know if that translated to her relationships or whatever. But I was a mama's boy, and when she passed away, I kind of looked at like the whole situation. I was like, you know what? Maybe I needed a little bit more perspective because that's my mom. So I'm supposed to envision her a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? But she made me feel like certain things were acceptable or whatever, and it's like, yo, that's not cool.
Can I ask a question though?
Go ahead.
What do you guys class as far as like when you think of a good man? Like what is the qualifications of a good man?
That wasn't for me. Y'all got me fucked all the way up.
I mean, that's a real question.
Oh, okay. I can do that. What's a good man? No, we're going with Keisha. Keisha ain't talking about 15 minutes. Keisha, what is a good man?
What are qualifications?
Yeah, qualifications. To you. Perspective.
Honesty. I feel like the ones that I have, for example, is really a good person, not really a good man, but somebody that's honest, somebody that can provide, somebody that not just has potential, but taps into their potential. How many examples do I need?
No, that's. I mean, it's just. No. It's just like when you're going down these like relationship check boxes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, like if you look at a woman's check box for a man, there's about 10 things that are on that checklist. You know, provider, clean cut, whatever. You know, usually for a man, that checklist is about 3 boxes. You know what I'm saying? and it's just like, so when I hear women be like, man, I can't find a dude, I be like, what the fuck? Like our list is so short. Like how is that possible? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like I could understand a dude being like, man, I can't find a chick. Yeah, because you don't fit the criteria of what a chick is looking for.
A lot of times I think when women say they can't find a good man, it's not the man they want. It's not available.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's just all men. They say that, but they don't mean that. The person they want is unavailable.
That actually is spot on because when I tell people I'm single, they're like, how is that possible? You seem so available. But technically, I could have been in about 5 different relationships right now, but all of them bitches would have crashed and burned because, yeah, they were available and they could have gave me what I wanted. But as far as what I needed from them, some of them had half of the stuff, but not the important stuff. Or some of them didn't have much to offer, but that one thing. So, what Lou said is spot on. What I want doesn't seem to be available, but there is, are available individuals out there. There's a difference.
Now, for you, the fact that you are trying to find someone, then my question is, does that person have to check all your boxes?
Starting off, no, they don't have to check. They have to check the important ones, but I'm not expecting them to have all of them because.
So, out of your list, what are your important ones? Because I'm just gonna say you're never gonna find anybody to check all your boxes. So you have to accept the boxes that you're gonna get checked, and then the ones that you don't get checked by that person, either y'all gonna have to work towards, or you're gonna have to learn how to compromise on those.
Yep. No, that's true.
That's how I feel.
Breathing hard over here.
Oh, because there's always gonna be like certain boxes you want somebody to check, but that nigga ain't checking that box.
Bro, I women out there be like, yo, I don't fuck with a dude.
You can't do it.
Yeah, I done fuck with so many women that like, yo, I don't deal with smokers, yada yada yada. I'm a smoker, and they are cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain boxes like, yo, I don't do this. But if you think there's potential in the situation, you'll deal with it.
That's what I say. Some boxes are compromisable. Some boxes you have to compromise to, but you have those certain boxes that you have to
This
check.
is what it's got to be.
Yeah, I need this 5 checked.
Yeah.
Or I need this 3 checked for me to be okay with this.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So, anybody got all the boxes checked? Are you working towards it?
No, dude.
Look, I'm single, man, and out here, you gotta learn how to move.
I'm telling you,
You gotta learn how to move. Like you really do. If y'all are single, Keystone, I don't know if you're single. Right now, though, I know you got somebody. Kev, you're married. I know that. But for me, I had a girlfriend. I got back in it. And I was like, yo, this shit ain't worth it. I might as well have kept the girlfriend and just dealt with the shit I was dealing with. And then after a couple months, I figured it out. And I was like, you know what? I enjoy my peace. I enjoy my time. I'll talk to some people, but like it's not a big deal if I don't.
Tell you something, Lucious. Between Kevin Samuels and TD Jakes, me and my wife make this shit work. Okay. Hey, I tell her the truth. I tell her the Kevin Samuels truth. But I mean, it just.
Well, we don't give her the Derek Jackson truth. We good.
Right.
Because that nigga's a clown. Like Joker mode.
Wait, what I missed?
You missed everything, nigga. If you don't know Derek Samuels, Derek Jackson.
Who the hell's Derek Jackson?
He's another one of those relationship dudes. And then he was caught.
Yeah, he basically gives like
the dude that be on the couch, the muscular dude.
Yeah.
Just say the cheating ass. Just say the cheating ass. He looked like the Red Ranger.
Insider. And they got an argument with the Red Ranger. That shit's hilarious. But Cam got in a real argument with the Red Ranger. That shit was hilarious. I was there. But all right, look here. We're gonna close this shit out. Top 5 restaurants. Last topic, top 5 restaurants. I'll go.
Okay.
All right. I like Texas Roadhouse. That's my go-to. Like, that's my number one. I can eat they damn rolls all day. And one time I was so high, I started eating their peanuts, and them shits were delicious. But it gave me cotton mouth. I was in there. You hear me? I had cotton mouth. I couldn't wait for the damn waiter to bring the drinks. But they damn peanuts are so good. But that's my go-to. Wendy's. Nigga, that number 1 triple with bacon on that bitch. That motherfucker is delicious. Wendy's.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, on my mama and them.
Hey, I'm a Wendy's fan.
Yo, Wendy's. Yo, and they got these little potato crisps. I don't know what you call them, little wedges.
You know why I stopped going to Wendy's? You know why I stopped going to Wendy's? It wasn't because the food tastes like shit. It was because some lady, I'm in line, some lady comes rushing in and says, I need to talk to a manager. And the manager was right there, and he was like, what's the problem? He's like, that bitch back there at the window don't know how to talk to people. And the chick started coming. She was like, bitch, I got time today. After that, I stopped going to Wendy's. But go ahead. I'm sorry. But
that was too hood. Did they even fight?
Dude, like, I was like, how, dude, why am I putting my life on the line?
Wendy's. If you went on a more decent side, they damn near up there with Chick-fil-A, and I don't even like that shit.
I'm sorry, Lucious. Go ahead. What's at the Wendy's? Sir?
Okay, you had 2.
Wendy's. I like Cheesecake Factory, man. Cheesecake Factory. I get their little club sandwich. That motherfucker is delicious. I pay for niggas to make me a sandwich, and that bitch come with a whole toothpick in it. And that bitch is delicious. The bread is so buttered. You hear me? Like, nigga, my beard gets sheened and everything. That shit is delicious. Cheesecake Factory. My go-to after midnight is fucking White Castle. I know it sounds terrible. It sounds terrible. White Castle gets me together. I get a sack of 10 cheeseburgers, a sack of fry, and a milkshake. And the next day, I feel terrible, but that shit was delicious one day. And whatever, my fifth one is whatever authentic Chinese or Mexican food place. I don't give a fuck what it is. They never disappoint. I've never got a bad meal. I've never had to wait more than 10 minutes. So I give a shout out to them. Whatever it is. They don't fuck around.
Man.
Kevin, go ahead.
Sir. Longhorns is long. If I want a steak, then Longhorns is cool.
Longhorn.
Yeah.
What about Texas Roadhouse?
Fuck a Texas Roadhouse.
They peanuts is delicious, kid.
It's not my vibe at Texas Roadhouse. I don't have the right britches to walk into Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, you crazy? They look at you a little weird, but they give you a discount and everything. They ain't never seen black people before.
Cane's is actually really, really good. Raising Cane's?
Raising Cane.
Raising Cane's.
Okay.
Nobody eat Raising Cane's?
It's good, but
Zaxby's over Cane's.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Them season fries.
Zaxby's made me thick as hell. Oh, Zaxby's is gross.
No, I had a girl say she went to Zaxby's, right? I had a girl say she went to Zaxby's, and I was like, "What did you get?" She was like, "The chicken wings." I was like, "You don't go to Zaxby's and get the fucking chicken wings. You get the strips and the fries."
Oh my god, no, Zaxby's. I love
fries and something to die for, especially when they fresh.
But keep going.
Right across from Raising Cane's, there's this. What is it? City Taco or City? What is it called?
Taco City.
Oh my god, they got the best goddamn shrimp tacos ever. Man, shrimp tacos. Get you a shrimp taco with margarita. That shit sound good right now, but very expensive. But it's really, really good. There's a Mexican place in Chicago called Lalo's. If y'all ever there, go to Lalo's. Best goddamn drinks, best steak tacos ever. Good vibe. And I guess my fifth one used to be Red Lobster, but they fell off. So the Red Lobster fell off so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Like you go there for never ending shrimp, and they bring you two servings of some bullshit, and then
and you gotta wait another like 20, 30 minutes until they bring you some more shrimp.
Yeah.
No.
You know why, right? Because everybody's getting that shit. That's all they can afford. They're like,
if you know that's what we're getting, then make lots of it.
Like everybody ordered never ending shrimp. This shit is ended.
I know.
Keisha, top 5 restaurant.
All right. My go-to is usually Chipotle because that'd be to me the healthiest and fastest meal I can get or grab.
They chicken is fire too.
Huh?
They little chicken, whatever the fuck they use. Oh, that shit fire.
Yeah, almost every day. I love seafood, so smashing crab around here is pretty good for the seafood boil bags. I like authentic ramen, none of that college dorm shit. So there's a place called Name Ramen around here that I usually go to every once in a while. There's another place called IK Rico. I like their whole bring up story. They started off as a food truck and then moved their way up to building their own little building. They have the best shrimp tacos.
Really? Where's this at?
This is in San Antonio on the west side.
Okay.
And then there's this place called the Greenhouse, but house is spelled Hause. It's a German restaurant. That's the closest I've gotten to authentic German food that we used to have back in Germany. Not exact, but the closest. So
the schnitzels and the kebabs. And
yep.
Yeah.
Gyros, ski roast, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
So those are my favorite.
Raynetta.
So for me, I'm a seafood person. So I have the place called the Mad Crab. What is the name of the place on Chippewa? I can't tell you. Oh, Hook and Reel. I love seafood, so it'd be those two. Chimmies. I like Mexican food, so give me some chimmies.
They don't have those out here no more.
Yeah, we got chimmies. I love chimmies. I actually like 54th Street.
Okay. And what is that? What do they specialize in?
It's just like another chain restaurant. Yeah, I don't.
They have a little bit of
maybe like a step Applebee's, but a step up.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
And then I'm in St. Louis, so give me some good Chinese food, like
some Chinaman.
Hey,
I gotta have
niggas put ham in they shit.
Yeah, so you
put ham and green peppers and everything. That shit is delicious. I just had that shit 2 weeks ago. I had the homie order me 2. BJ ordered me 2. I ate every bit of that motherfucker. Now I can dig it. Keisha, what are your social media handles?
You can find me on Facebook with Keisha Stansberry, and now you can find me on Instagram.
Hey,
Keisha_from_calculus. That'd be it.
Hey, if I follow y'all, follow me back.
I follow back. I follow back.
Kevin D. White, what are your social media handles?
Comedian Kevin D. White on everything. And I do these really cool word of the day. I don't know, man. I've been doing the word of the day, like where I take words from the Urban Dictionary and just, that's why I'm probably doing staycation. What is it? Vacation. I'm doing vacation ship tomorrow because that's dope. So make sure y'all follow and get to watch this Urban Dictionary breakdown.
Raynetta
Byers on Facebook, on Instagram, mahogany_Ray, on Twitter @Royal Pettiness.
All right, and I'm Lucious Williams, Pandemic Proof Lou, Hot Tub Tony, Lucious L Left Foot, whatever you want to call me. You can find me on Facebook, Lucious Williams, YouTube, Lucious Williams, and Instagram, King Lucious the Great. I won't accept nothing less. This is Lucious Williams Podcast, episode 28. Fuck with me.